Hi everyone, today we talk about the Bitcoin, the event CPI meeting on the Astrology date and the MACD update. So in the next few days, you have the full moon on the 11th August, maybe 11th of 12th August, depends on your location. I'm using the USA location. And in here, you have the economic calendar. In the Wednesday, we have the core CPI meeting year on year, as we know that previously in July, our CPI it increased by 9% inflation. Now, the inflation that we expect that we are decreasing by 8.7%. So, if we have the decreasing on the CPI, it means that the market is in the good condition. We have the improvement on the inflation because it's decreasing. Now, together with the CPI and together with the new moon, full moon, that gonna be the high volatile price. And the question is, where is the price go for the new moon? I mean, for the full moon in the next few days. Okay, so today the price is just rejected. You can find about the Bitcoin. Yesterday we have pump 3%, now we have another dump 3%, but this is just like the sideways. If you found since the new moon in here, it's just bring you the sideways. The full moon in here, it's bring you the pump. The new moon in here is bring you the dump. In here, it's also the sideways. Okay, so if you learning from the experience, so let's move back in this year. In July last year, you have the big pump when happening the full moon. In here also the pump when the full moon. In here the pump when the full moon. In here also pump when the full moon. Okay, so remember every full moon you maybe have some it's going down a bit before it's going up again. In here also like the double bottom is going up. In here in the previous days we have the pump, so it's not necessary that exactly that there is the pump or dump. It's maybe delay or maybe it's sooner than the expected. Okay, and in here look, in here you also have the new moon dump. Oh, I mean the full moon dump. In here also the full moon dump. In here you have the full moon pump. In here you have the sideways. In here you have the sideways, but it's going up in the last few days. Okay, therefore you need to understand about the full moon is not always going to up, but it's just the turning point. But now is the question, when is the next full moon and the new moon? It's just gonna be happening. Okay, in here you have the MACD. Okay, so before we talk about where the prices go, you can combine about the MACD. So the MACD is about the indicator, and you can find, look, in here in the last few days you just have the very small going up or going down. Okay, therefore in here, also in here, look, every time that we have the intersection from the red to green, we have the dump. From the green to red, sometimes it's just the sideways, or maybe we have the pump. For example, in the bullish time, like in here, look, from red to green, we have the pump. From red to green, we have the big pump. In here, we have the downtrend, downtrend, and downtrend. Now, we have almost 1 week, almost 5 days that we have just going sideways. Therefore, the market is still waiting about the CPI release. But for me, I'm still expecting because the CPI is predicted by the downtrend in here, so the market is in good condition. Maybe after the CPI meeting, the market can fly again. It's still possible. For now, the market, look, if you are zooming in the just the last few hours that we have the big red candle in here, so around minus 2.6% in here. So it's similar like if you go like this one, look, we have the palm in here and they are maintain the line. So now they have the pressure in here, they have the pressure in here. So this is the like the resistance from the whales. Okay, But the question is whether the price is going up or down. The most important thing that for the 4 hours candle, you have the red line. So maybe for the few hours, the market, the price is still going downtrend. But remember that in the daily time frame, you can hold this as the line, and we have the full moon. I'm still hope that the full moon bring the positive trend, because until the late of the August, I'm still expecting that we have one more pump before we have dump in here, because somewhere in the September we have done another dump. Okay, and also I'm still waiting about the US price index. Look in here, for the US price index, we just broke about this red candle and this exponential moving average 8 week. Now maybe we gonna retest this one. Oh, sorry. So maybe we can retest to this one before we are can going up again. And after this, maybe fake out and maybe it's going downtrend. Okay, but overall we still have the higher high in here. This is the higher high, this is the higher high, and this is the higher high. So maybe we can find the lower high in here, and this is the lower high in here. Okay, and that's all for the US 100, because remember, every chart for the crypto gonna follow the US 100. So we are still waiting where is the US 100 go. They just opening the market, and after the opening, we have still the dump in here, just like for the small term, just 1%, but it's a big a lot for if the people play the leverage. And since the yesterday we have almost 3% from in here too. This is a bit big. Okay, and the last, this is the important things about the USDT. So the USDT in here, you find this is the falling wedge. You know what this means? The falling wedge means the bullish candle. And the question is, if the USDT is in the bullish candle, so there's a crash. So the key is falling wedge equal to bullish candle. The USDT dominance fly, it means crash. People keep more holding the USDT. So, but for now, we are still in here. Even the price is going up, we still have the charge that the late August the USDT dominance is going down. It means like the small out season is coming. But always remember that the key is we have this very strong support. Maybe after hit somewhere in here, the crash happening and everything for the stable coin is flying. It means that the crash is happening. That's why you still need to be remember that this bull market in here is just a really rally. As I told you previously, look, let me draw again. Oh, look. So the relief rally in here, just we want to plan to achieve this one before, or maybe achieve this one before we are going down again in here somewhere. Okay, that's the big plan, and you need to know. Always remember that one day candle can be fake out or maybe the fake in. So don't just play the leverage. That's waiting because the market still in the big bearish. Look, this is the big bearish. If you want to zoom out, look like this one. Look, this is the bearish because we have the double top in here. We are still bearish, so maybe we just going up. It's possible that we are retesting to this level before we are so around this one before we are going down again. I hope that we have the double bottom in here. So it's going up, it's the double bottom back to the 17, and then again fly again. But remember that maybe the price still can going down, maybe back to around 12K in here. So we have the strong support in here. It's still possible. Okay, I think that's for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give your thumb like button. Thank you.